Hi friends, it's Remy here from the Online Business Temple. Let's hide that menu away. I'm the founder and the creator of the Online Business Temple, which is a training portal for small business owners. Doesn't matter what stage of business they're at. If you are starting, growing, or scaling your business, there is something for you over at the onlinebusinesstemple.com website. Please do check it out. I'm gonna take these off because I've just seen the glare and the reflection that we get off of the glasses. So we don't need to distract you anymore because today we're going to be talking all about tech and tech stacks for small business owners. And I thought what would be really helpful is if I share with you my top 10 tech tools that I use in my small business. And you may find some inspiration in this list. You may think of others that you would have put on your top 10. If that is the case, please do share them in the comments with me. What tech tools could your business not live without? So I've got 10 written down. Number 10 is a bit of a shoe in, but it's an important shoe in, and I'll explain to you why when I get there. So, number one on my top tech list for business is Google Suite. So, if you don't know what Google Suites is, it's it's almost like Microsoft, but Google versions of Microsoft tools. So, for example, if you use Microsoft Word, then Google have their equivalent word processing tool, which they call Docs, Google Docs. If you use Microsoft Excel, then they have a Google equivalent, which they call Google Sheets. And it does same functionality, everything, but it's free. And it's free as long as you have yourself a Gmail account. So if you want to access the Google Suite for free, then make sure you set yourself up a Gmail account. Even if you don't use it, you still need it so that you can log into, use all the tools and they have a vast range of tools for small business owners. If you want to create presentations, you can do that inside Google Slides, for example. They have a fantastic calendar. My whole business runs off of a Google Calendar that syncs with my phone and my laptop. I can use it on the go. I get reminders. I swear by the Google Suite. I actually pay for the pro version. You don't have to, but I do. I pay for the pro version because I get a bigger storage space to store my business files, but also I manage my domain emails via the Google Suite. So, when you have emails like info@onlinebusinesstemple.com, Google Suite handles that for me and passes my email through into my Gmail so that I can get my emails really efficiently. Number two on my list is a tool that I use so that my clients can book one-to-ones with me, and they can book appointments themselves. They can pay by themselves. I don't have to micromanage that process. I don't have to take phone calls. I don't have to go into a diary. I don't have to send them links to click on. I use Calendly. Now, Calendly, which by the way, black owned business. I love to, part of my core values is about quality. And so being able to support a black owned business is also just ticks boxes for me. But it's also just a brilliant piece of software. It works, right? I can send people one link. They can choose a time that is convenient to them. They can select that time. Calendly then processes the payments for me. Handles all of their credit card stuff, gets their email and just sends me an email, says, right, you've got somebody booked in to see you at this time and here's the payment. So for me, it is a really useful business tool that takes a lot of time off of my shoulders. I mean, do you remember the days when you'd have to take phone calls and go through a diary and then send somebody your bank transfer details and wait for the payment to come in and then send out an invoice receipt and all of that? Calendly just makes life so much more simple. So I love using Calendly. And there's a new one on the market actually, which I've been playing around with for the last sort of 3 or 4 months. So those of you who know Square or Square Up, Square, you mostly know it for, and it actually does a lot of things, but you mostly know it as a payment service such as PayPal or Stripe. But Square have now released their own calendar appointment tool. It actually is pretty cool and it's free. So if you are looking for a new calendar appointment booking app, do check out Square appointments, because that could be really good for your business. And particularly if you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of money and perhaps you can't afford to pay for Calendly each month. Although they do have free options on Calendly, but it's very limited. If you want to have more appointments, then you would need to upgrade with Calendly. But Square is a nice place to start out. It is new, so it's currently free. I don't see it being free forever, so maybe get in and give it a try now. Maybe they'll grandfather you in when they start charging for their services. Number 3 on my list is I need a payment processor for my small business. I need to be able to collect money from my customers easily, without stress, without me having to give out my backs details to somebody to go and add me as a payee and then go and pay me via their bank service. So I use PayPal and Stripe. They are now sort of embedded in business culture. They are kind of the granddaddies of getting payments. So I use just check that. There we go. I use PayPal and Stripe, but I also use Square as well. I really enjoy using Square. I think the customer experience of using Square is so good. So there's so much usability factors around using Square as a payment app. You can use it on the go. You can take payments on the go. You can take somebody's card details via the app on your phone. So it's really good for people. Let's say you have a market stall or you go to trade shows, you can take payments using Square as well. So I use Square, PayPal and Stripe. PayPal and Stripe are both integrated into my members area. So anytime somebody comes and signs up for my club or my membership, it will just take the payments for me. I don't have to think about it. They just let me know that somebody has bought. That's all set up and behind the scenes. And I like to use Square if I'm on the go, or if somebody just DMs me off the cuff and they're like, hey, I want to book a one-to-one with you. Can you just send me a link to pay? I can really easily do that with Square. Send them one link, they click, takes all the payments. I don't have to worry about it. Bish, bosh, bang, done. Love it. So number 4 on my list is another tool. Another tool that I know a lot of small business owners in my world also cannot live without. Canva, canva.com, which is brilliant for allowing you to create graphics for your business. I create a lot of content, as you've probably seen, and Canva allows me to really express my creativity because I'm a bit of a creator. I love creating stuff. It allows me to create content. I can create animated GIFs, I could create still images, I could create videos there. I also create all my workbooks inside of Canva. So I run training programs and courses and all the workbooks and the free guides that go along with that, all of my free lead magnets. I create all of those inside of Canva. Again, they have a free option and they also have a paid option. I'm on the paid option. For me, I'm looking at my Chrome browser now. I got Canva open. Canva's always open. It's like Netflix for me. It's a Netflix subscription that comes out each month. I don't even think about the 10 odd quid a month that goes towards Canva, because for me it's a lifeline tool. Like, I'd be lost without it. So Canva is one of my top. That's in my top 5 tools. That is, and number 5. Again, I've mentioned I'm a creator. I love creating video. This is a video right now, and my favorite video streaming tool that I like to use is StreamYard. I'm a massive StreamYard fan. I'm a massive fan of the founders. I think they're cool people. I like their ethics and their values, very much aligned with my own. So I don't mind paying each month to use StreamYard. StreamYard allows me to create videos that connects with my audience, and that helps me to build the know, like, and trust factor. It gets people to kind of experience my energy, my vibe, and make a decision about, well, do I like this Remy chick? Do I want to give her some money and invest in her programs and her courses or not? So video really allows me to get more connected to my customers. So for me, I couldn't live without StreamYard in my world. But more than that, it also has some really cool features. So I can pull up people's comments when I'm live and put those on the screen, which makes people feel really included in what you're doing and a part of your big business vision. Like, people love seeing their comments. I can engage with people in real time. I can put banners up. I can pull images in. I can pull videos in if I am teaching. So for me, StreamYard is an absolute must tool. Again, I use it pretty much every day. When I'm recording content for my courses and my programs, I use StreamYard. So that's That's number 5. Number 6 is banking, right? As a business, you need to have a bank. My bank of choice is Starling Bank. I freaking love Starling Bank. And also, again, taps into my values, right? I'm all about female empowerment and female equality. And Starling Bank is the first female led bank in the UK. Um, and I not only love that it is woman led, I also love what they have created from scratch, a new piece of software, a new piece of tech, and it is very intuitive and they put the customer first. Um, the actual app itself is really, really good. And what I love about it in terms of using it for business is that it allows you to create spaces inside of your account. So you have your main account where your income from your business comes in. And of course, you can do all your expenses as usual. But it gives you little buckets. I like to call them little buckets or little pots where you can pull out money and put them into different pots. So when you're thinking about using a bank account, you could have a pot that is for your tax. So you're making sure you're putting money aside to pay your taxes every year. You can have a pot that's for your profit. You can have a pot that's for staff expenses, for training. You could have a pot for a holiday fund. And what you do is you just pull out little pots of money. You could do this manually, or Starling actually lets you automate this so that each month you make sure that there is money going into certain pots. And I love also that it gives you a little breakdown. When you go shopping, it'll be like, oh, hey, you've spent like 120 quid on food this week, or you spent 80 quid on petrol this week. It breaks down where you're spending this money. And really, as business owners, and you probably heard me wanging on about this, you should be checking in on your money every single day, right? You should know what's coming in and what's not, and what you're spending money on. This allows you to be on top of your business expenses and to keep your money front of mind. What you don't want to do is ignore your money and then open your bank account in 3 months' time and be like, oh crap, right? So we have to be looking at our finances every day so we know where we are. We learn where we need to cut back and we can see what's coming in and where that money is going out. So Starling Bank is my number 6 recommendation as an app and as a tool for my small business. Number 7 is video storage. So I create a lot of video content. I have to create video content because a lot of this stuff is inside of my courses and my programs. And so I do a lot of training on video and I teach people how to get that transformation in their business, how to make more money in their business, how to get more clients into their business. I am teaching all the freaking time. And so I have to have somewhere that stores my video. Now, I know a lot of small business owners just use YouTube to store their videos. I don't encourage that personally. It is very easy for people to share links, even when they are hidden and we think they're safe. You know, if you're selling a course and you're hosting the content, you're hosting the content on YouTube, you have to bear in mind that somebody in your course could share that link with other people and they're not paying for your material, but they can access your material. So I would always recommend a platform that allows you to secure your content. So I use muse.ai, so MUSE.ai, and it's a video hosting platform. I mean, it's like £4 or £5 a month. It's not particularly expensive, but it's really good. And it gives you some security features around being able to hide your videos, but still share them, and also stop people from downloading your content. So if you're running a paid course or a paid webinar or a summit, and you don't want people to download your content, it can stop people from downloading your content. It will also give you transcripts, so for making sure your customer needs and your learners are able to read rather than just watch a video. They have transcripts that you can download, or you can have your subtitles on screen, and it just gives you that extra security so that people aren't stealing your content. And Loom is another good video storage site. They have a free plan and they have a paid plan. I only use the free options on Loom. This video right now is being filmed in Loom just because it's so easy. There's one button on my browser. I click it and I'm here. I'm in video mode straight away. Don't have to set anything up and it will store my content for me. So Loom and Muse are my number 7 video storage choice for my business. Number 8 is my digital platform, my digital platform that I use to host my videos, my training, my membership, my subscriptions. It is MemberVault. And MemberVault, again, it's a digital hosting platform. If you are a course creator, if you run a membership, if you run summits or webinars, you can use MemberVault to host all of your training, and it's a great relationship marketing tool. The reason I really love MemberVault is I'm not very good at hard selling. I don't enjoy hard selling people. And what MemberVault does really, really cleverly is it creates a binge and buy marketplace, so that if somebody comes to my MemberVault account, www.onlinebusinesstemple.com, by the way, go check it out. For a free lead magnet, for example, they sign in, they get their free lead magnet, but whilst they're there, the platform, the marketplace will show them all the other things that I sell, and it allows people just to make decisions about what they want to buy next without that hard sell and pushing it in their face all the time. And once somebody has logged in, it also communicates with me as a platform by using cookies and tracking, that if somebody is repeatedly looking at a program or a course that I'm selling, but they've not bought, it shows me who my warm leads are and my hot leads are. So in terms of getting more sales into my business, I am shown the people who are interested in my products, and I can then follow up with them to close on that sale by sending an email or sending a DM. So it's a really clever tool, and I absolutely love MemberVault. I've created my entire business using MemberVault, and it has never disappointed me in the last 4 years of using it. Number 9 is, this is what I call my heart tool. I feel like this tool has my heart. It is Trello.com. This is like, it's, if you've never heard of Trello, it's a piece of software where you can organize things, right? You can organize things into cards inside of a deck. You can shuffle them around. You can move them around. For me, it is a really great way to get ideas out of my head. Instead of putting it on paper, I put it into Trello. I can map things out. I can build things out inside of Trello. I have Trello open every single day. I host my content in there. I have a whole content archive in there, so I can repurpose and reuse my content. I map out my next training courses all inside of Trello. I live for Trello. Again, it's free. There's free option and paid option. I'm only on the free option, and it has given me a ton of resources. And I live. I live for and I love Trello. It is. I feel like it is a piece of tool or a software tool that is holding my hand in my business. I think I'd be lost without Trello. I really do. So Trello is just great for organization, mapping things out, storing things. Yeah, I love Trello. Check out Trello.com. And then my number 10, my final top tech tool for business would be ClickUp. And it's number 10 for a reason. It's number 10 because I'm still trying to work out my relationship with ClickUp. I love it. I love I love the capabilities of it. It is a task management tool, right? And I think, and we use it over at MemberVault. I there's a team MemberVault account, and they use ClickUp. So I'm learning how to use ClickUp, and I am slowly falling in love with this tool. I understand its potential, but there is a steep learning curve with ClickUp, and for some reason, I found it really hard to get into it, but I don't quit with tech. If you know me very well, you know I don't quit with tech. And so I've persisted, and I just think it is such a clever tool. You can put all of your small tasks in there, your big tasks in there. You can allocate tasks to individual members on your team. You can assign work to your VA. You can put deadlines on it. You can follow up. They can communicate with you on there. You can do so much on there. You can create docs on there. You could create your own wiki. So for your business, you could create a wiki area that has all the details about your business in there. You can track and monitor goals on there. It is a super, super smart CRM tool for your business, again, free and paid. I'm on a free option at the moment with ClickUp. And so I'm free whilst I'm learning how to use it. But what I've seen from ClickUp, incredibly powerful, a great way to organize your processes and your systems in your business. You know, I'm a big process and systems girl. Um, and so I am slowly falling in love with ClickUp. So that's my top 10. I'll quickly run through those again. Number one, Google Suite. Number two, Calendly or Square Appointments. Number three, PayPal, Stripe, or Square for payments. Number four, Canva.com. Number five, StreamYard.com. Number six is Starling Bank for banking, business banking. Number seven, video storage is Muse/Loom. Number eight is Member Vault for hosting courses, programs, summits, that type of thing. Number nine, Trello for getting organized. And number 10, ClickUp for really managing all the tasks that are happening inside of your business for you and for your team. So I hope you found this useful. I would love for you, if there are tools that you have open every single day that you use, I would love for you to share those with me below in the comments, so we can talk about it, because I always love seeing what other businesses rely upon in their business. For me, that was my tech stack, my core tech stack. I've got a load of other tools that I use, but I just wanted to bring 10 today just to get that conversation happening. But share with me, what are some of your favorite tools that you use in your business? I haven't done any accounting apps or anything because they're just standard, and I don't particularly get that excited about them. But I would love to hear what tools you are dependent upon in your business, and if you use some of the same tools that I do, or if you use complete opposite tools to what I use. Let's have a little conversation around that inside of the chat, and I would love to hear from you. And before I go, for those of you who don't know, I'm a business and a tech coach, and I run the onlinebusinesstemple.com. So please do check that out. I run a club there for business owners who are at that starting phase, where every month I upload videos, training videos on tech and on business strategy. It's £7 a month. It's an absolute steal, the Online Business Temple Club. Feel free to go and become a member and come and watch some of the training videos if you've liked this video today. And I also run the Online Business Temple Collective, which is a monthly membership for small business owners who are growing and scaling up their business. So you're very welcome to come and check out the collective and the tech club. Tech club and business club. It's just a club. If you want to, or if you're interested in learning some more from me. So my name is Remy, the founder of the Online Business Temple. It's been lovely to share my tech stack with you, and hopefully we'll get to welcome you into the temple soon. Take care.